All right, welcome to the 2024 Castle Award Ceremony. It's your intro host, X Joe. I'm joined with Snarky Pie, Haley, Loved, and Pola. Unfortunately, TRMB and Ryan could not make it. But your host today will be Snarky. He will be counting down the multiple lists here that we have. And Snarky, how about you start us off with the most retarded player of 2024?
Well, XJO Castle has been a phenomenal year for the 2024 year. We're currently recording this during the big 2025, Thursday, January 9th at 1:24 a.m. And to start us off, we are going to be ranking the most R-worded player. Now, our finalists for this category come down to Mike's, the second account, and Zenchi with 3 eyes, also coming in somewhere in the British lands. We have XJO coming straight out of Australia. Nekomata, somewhere from Russia, and Snarky, who is currently off the grid, living a peaceful life in Oahu. Now, the winner for the most R-worded player of Castle in 2024, can I have a drum roll, please? It goes to Mike's.
Let's go, Mike.
Hailing in from the UK. Hailing in from the UK. Let's have a big round of applause for Mike's, who wins. And next up category on the Castle 2024 awards ceremony is E-Girl of the Year. Now our finalists for this panel are quite amazing. Coming straight out of retirement from the big gears of 2020, for this decade, Haley makes her reappearance as the first candidate. Joined next to her is the other Haley, Toxie, who for some reason has a name MC sticker. I guess clout is one hell of a drug. Joined next to her is Jessifier. And our final candidate is Dizzy, who has been putting work all around in Castle, getting beds, losing beds, getting wins, getting losses, getting final deaths, getting regular deaths, falling in the void.
Congrats to her, really.
And can I have a drum roll, please, for E-Girl of the Year in the Castle 2024 award ceremony, please? It goes to _ Haley.
Wow.
Straight out of retirement and winning her first award.
Shit.
The applause is thundering.
That is insane. That is insane. Congrats to
It's
Haley.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal how players can just come out of retirement and just come back to running comp. I want to see more of that in the.
We actually have a note here. Haley sent in her acceptance speech. She said, "I'm so happy I won the award. I've been gone for so long, but it's so awesome to see that everyone still appreciates me in the community." Honestly, that's amazing. That's heartwarming. That is,
and that's what we like to see.
That's what it's all about.
This is why the Castle community is based purely on heartfelt kindness, acceptance, and generosity throughout the
That is what this community, and that's what I'm all about. Truly, honestly, that's what this channel is all about.
That's what Joe and I actually represent when we make these videos. We strive for inclusivity.
It's true. All right, moving on.
Yep, our next category, we have Rookie of the Year. These are players that have only just started playing Castle in the big 2024. And these players are just so important and are critical to the future of Castle. If we didn't have rookies, we wouldn't have Castle. And now let's list off the candidates for the Rookie of the Year in the 2024 Castle Awards. Hailing in from somewhere in Canada, British Columbia, we have the big techno elf, Ryan, who is taking a nap right now, unfortunately. Second up, hailing in from Belarus, we have Big Loved, who is also supporting Ukraine. With the candidate is Outlove. What a phenomenal player. She has been running calm inside and out, and she is somewhere in Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil. Number 4. The Artiste. Perhaps one of the most stapling figures in 2024, Joe. I do remember him having his own tier in the Castle tier list.
It's true.
Number 5, we have Heartlines, who has played maybe like 4 games total, killed him in 3 of them, and he is trailing off in Czechoslovakia. Let's get a round of applause for the candidates. And can we have a drum roll, please, for the Rookie of the Year in the 2024 Castle Awards ceremony, please? And it will be going to the Artiste. A landslide victory, I believe. Actually, I don't know, but we'll call it that.
It was
big congratulations to the Artiste.
Yeah. Congrats to him.
Big congratulations. What a phenomenal way to just mark our third of the way through this Castle 2024 award ceremony. Next up, we're going to have the most improved category. Now, these people, they have such a lasting impact on the comp because they're the future. We have Six Had hailing in from Sweden. We have Lontact coming in from the Federated States of Macedonia. 132 coming in from Mongolia. Hasbullah 4 hailing from Peru. And last but certainly not least, we have Big Snarks from Pakistan. Let's have a drum roll, please, for the most improved player of Castle 2024. And it's me.
Oh!
Wait, rigged. Oh,
we could not have seen that coming.
We definitely didn't see that coming.
Well, congrats, Snarky. Right. You have anything to say?
Thank you. I just want to say that Plan N.
Plan N.
All 2025.
2020, 2025. All year.
2020, 2025, yep. And now introducing the candidates for Best Clutcher. We have O'Leafy hailing in from Southern India. Wintero hailing in from Burma. Radical representing Poland. Exjo representing Papua New Guinea. And Big Snarky, yet again, finding himself on the nominations, hailing in from the French Polynesian Islands. Now, can we get a drum roll for the Best Clutcher? And the award goes to Radical. Wow.
Really?
It feels like I just took a time machine back to 2021.
Yeah, it really feels like how could we let this happen? How could Radical?
Feels like the bad old days, the dark ages, if you know. Now making up the other 40% of Castle, because it's a 40-40-20 split between clutching, bed breaking, and cheating. We have the candidates for Best Bed Breaker. Now these players have all been a staple in the Castle community. You can't go a single game without having one of your beds lost to these players. We have representing Mauritania, we have Shad hailing from Mexico. The new player, LFLK. We have Six Had representing Winnipeg. And last but certainly least, we have Radical representing Dallas, Texas in the United States of America. Let's have a round of applause for these fine candidates. And now if I may have a drum roll, please, to announce the winner of the Best Bedbreaker. It goes to none other than Shad, the goat of Castle.
Shad!
Let's have just another round of applause from everyone.
Shad.
Now, Shad is a very mysterious man, and I just only recently figured out that his quick buy has his wool in the same inventory slot as mine. I couldn't be more touched.
Very dark and mysterious too.
Very dark and mysterious. Where did we say he was coming from again? Zimbabwe?
Yeah, Africa or something. Right.
So this year we have representing the ESPers. We have COXE, X-Tory, Lil Swisha, Meow Meow Mudkip, and OG Two-Tone 53. Let's get a round of applause for these ESPers. All right. Now, can I get a drum roll, please, to announce the Best ESPer of the Castle 2024 award ceremony? We have none other than Big COXE. Let's get another round of applause.
Big CO.
A round of applause for CO. Wow.
I mean, the amount of games he's won us is just...
It's us as in the Castle community.
Yeah, us as in the Castle community.
Because wins for Castle or win for everyone. That's going to be a lead up to our sponsor for stopping cheating. We are sponsored none other by Lego Duplo. Peppa Pig Garden and Treehouse. 10-4-31 combines logical thinking and expressing yourself. Match and sort, care for nature. Let's get another round of applause for Lego Duplo. Thank you. We are moving on to the Best Legit Defender category. Defending is so incredibly underrated, and it's so hard to rank who are the best defenders because it really doesn't show in the stats. It doesn't show like bed breaking. We have I Strafed Your Mom, _Pola, Tulip. We also have Giant Orca representing Finland. Last but not least, we have Pocatello representing none other than the Philippines. Let's get a big round of applause once again for the Best Legit Defenders.
Beautiful.
Without you guys, we wouldn't have clips. So thank you.
It's true.
Now let's get a drum roll for the Best Legit Defender. And the best legit defender goes none other than to underscore Pola.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Did anyone see this coming?
That is a big win for the Castle community and a big win for underscore Pola. Pola,
The-
do you have any words you'd like to share for us today?
This was completely caught me by surprise. Thank you, guys. Please don't do this ever again.
You're welcome.
And we will anyways.
You will
Let's
be
give
on the
another round of
ballot
applause.
next year for best defender.
No, let's see if you can go back to back, like bed losses. And for the second last category of the 2024 Castle Award ceremony, we have none other than worst player of the year. Now, these players actually fuel us. They are arguably just as less important as best players of the year because they're so bad. But without them, who would we be able to laugh at? Now, representing the North Pacific Ocean, we have none other than Ozakwar. We have Tolips coming in from Solomon Islands. We have Korean representing none other than the amazing, amazing Asian country of Russia. Farka09 coming in to represent Saudi Arabia and none other than I Saved Your Mom. Now, can we have a drum roll, please, for the worst player of the year? And it goes none other than to Ozakwar. Highly unfortunate. I mean, like, to be honest, I think it could have gone so many ways.
It could have gone to anyone on this list right here. I Shift Your Mom kind of got bailed out. Unfortunately, he is also hot ass, and his stats back it up, as you can see on the screen here.
And now we bring it none other than to the Best Player of the Year award. Now, this really just narrows down the pinnacle of Castle, which is just winning. In your number one, we have Katoshi, representing none other than Bangladesh. Pumpkin, Big P. We have him representing Peru. LFLK, the amazing Asian player that's been so phenomenal during the year, taking leaderboard spots, taking final kills. He's our Mexican hero. At our 4, we have Radical, representing 40% of Canada. And last but certainly not least, we have Olifi, who represents Northern India. Let's have a big drum roll before I announce the best player of the year. Goes none other than to Lil P, Pumpkin himself.
Pumpkin!
Hailing from whatever country I mentioned.
Canada, I think. Right?
No. Radical is representing 40% of Canada.
This was Pumpkin's only nomination, and he won it. Imagine being nominated only one award, and you win the one award that
and winning it on your first time. Wow. And that just goes to show his absolute dominance. And that brings us to a conclusion for the Castle 2024 award ceremony. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and I hope you'll be back for 2025. And I hope you'll also stick around for other tier lists we create throughout the video. So shout out to F7, and remember, Plan N runs con. Good night, everybody.
Plan N 2025. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Zenshi. Good night, Com.